Welcome to Display Ads to Info. We're running a case study around a website that's monetized with Ezoic. We've documented this over 31 months so far, each month reporting in on the changes that we're making as a publisher, changes that we're making with the Ezoic ad optimization, etc. And we've documented our earnings as we go. On the Display Ads Info website, there's lots of different resources which can help you with your journey. But just to give you an update on this month, look at the Ezoic ad revenue index as a start. Basically, this gives us an idea of the money in the ad revenue market, the display ad market, basically. So if we look at last year, you get an idea for where it's at, and then looking at Q1 of this year, how things have been. Then if you look at today, where things are, well, getting close to today, a couple of days ago, the ad market is pretty low now. So this is an index from 0 to 100. We're looking at 32 as the latest referenceable point there. And looking at similar points last year, you know, we're kind of up in the 50s. So this is down kind of 20% maybe, a little bit more, 20-30%, depending on last year. So it is a bit of a depressed market at the minute, but it is what it is. We can only operate and control the traffic and control what we can control, content production, etc. So let's not worry too much about the ad market. We can work on our own optimization, and we can make improvements to our websites to make the best out of the market that we're in. But in good time, hopefully things return. We typically see this cycle where it builds up throughout the year. So hopefully we'll have maybe a bad 1 or 2 quarters this year, and we'll get some improvements towards the end of the year. But this is the Ezoic Ad Revenue Index. If you haven't seen it before, it's a very useful tool just to track the market overall. And this, you can apply this just not to Ezoic as well. A lot of other publishers and other ad products revert back to this model as a go-to way of seeing what the ad market is doing. Okay, so now let's look at the ad earnings for the last month. So we're in the Ezoic console, we're looking at a case study website, and we can see that in the last month we made a total of $12,864, which is reasonable. You know, it's sat fairly flat over the past month or so. That averaged an EPMV of around $34. In a good month, we typically see a $40 EPMV, so that is a little bit low, but it is what it is. Okay, just as a reminder, this won't go in detail, but that money is made up from 3 sections: the base Ezoic ads, the AdSense mediation, which we've got enabled, and also the premium ad providers, which we pay to be part of the premium program. There is a latest, a new updated version of the premium program, which is available today for some publishers at least, and that does have a slightly more desirable payment model where the revenue inflation is a little bit nicer. So just letting you know that we do use that. We have moved over to the latest model now, so our premium income is likely to drop significantly next month, but the profit is likely to be the same. But we made that change today. We'll see how things get on over the next month. Look at the EPMV for the month. So it's been relatively flat, no real shocks, but it's kind of staying in a depressed state there. All right, then let's run through and have a look at the earnings. So jumping into big data analytics, we can see the earnings for the month. Again, relatively flat, sitting between $400 there is the lowest, and 476 there. So it's a bit of a cross of about $80 across the top, and you can see our individual daily earnings here, EPMVs for the day, visits for the day, just so you've got some metrics to compare against your own website, etc. Then if we take that data and we compare it to last month, you can see there the revenue's down about 5%. If we compare that to page views, so the page views haven't gone down that much, but the EPMV's gone down as well. So a very neutral month for page view growth, but the EPMV unfortunately has reduced a little bit, which reduced our earnings. But we can weather the storm with the EPMVs. It's not the end of the world. We'll come back to good ad returns at some point, hopefully. So that gives you an idea anyway, month on month, and some insights into my figures, so you can really understand what I'm seeing, compare against how you're getting on with Ezoic or any other ad providers that you're using. All right, next one. So we do have, for those that are interested, I have put together a training course which you can find at displayads.info on the website. This is basically going to go down in a quite extreme level, quite a bulky course. It's going to look at a range of things to basically either make your first $1,000 a month using Ezoic, or to add an additional $1,000 a month if you're already earning fairly well and have some traffic on your site. So this isn't going to be available forever. It's just a course that I've put together that's only going to be available for the people that want to get involved and want to execute on their websites and really take it to the next level. You can have a look at the modules, get an understanding for what's involved in there, but I just want to give you as much value as possible and help other publishers really push their websites forward. So just letting you know that that is there. Go to the displayads.info website if you want to have a look. More than happy to provide that information for you. And also there's lots and lots of free information on that site anyway. So if you just want to learn a little bit, have a look around the site. Your keyword research, Ezoic optimization, lots and lots of publisher resources on there. Getting back into the earnings, I just wanted to share Humix. I think this is probably one of the most underused elements of Ezoic and pretty much any ad provider. If you do have videos on your website, or if you have the opportunity to create videos, you can actually host them with Ezoic and you can monetize those videos. And when you compare this to monetizing on YouTube, you have to have like a base level of 1,000 subscribers before you're even allowed to monetize. And then the rev share model isn't as good as what you can get with Ezoic as well. So I just wanted to share this. So in last month, we earned $445 from the videos that we've got hosted with Ezoic, but it does break down to videos that we own and videos that we shared on other platforms and videos that we displayed from other publishers, etc. So we're making money multiple ways, and specifically, we made $152 off videos that we don't own. Other publishers' videos that were relevant to our content got shown on our pages and displayed, and we got paid for it basically. So just letting you know that tool is available. You know, have a look at Humix on Ezoic if you are a user. This is how it breaks down in my use case. And you can see that people do watch these videos, average time, total time watched, it's chalking up a lot of time there. So it's a tool that we can use to make more ad earnings basically. Another good tool, I don't normally share this data as well, but looking at going into Ezoic Niche IQ, they have a tool called Topic Suggestions, and this is another really unknown tool within Ezoic. It's basically a keyword research tool that analyzes your domain, compares it against competitor domains, looks at the keywords that you both rank for, and shows you the difference basically. So it will give you a long list of keywords and estimated keyword volumes and topical relevance to your own website to give you keyword recommendations. So if you didn't know, or you don't have any direction on creating content and what you should be writing about, this tool will give you, I think it gives you 500 recommendations a week. So it's a really, really impressive tool built from people that build search engines for a living. So it's a really, really interesting tool that we're getting involved, that we get as part of the Ezoic package. If you're not using it, you should be using it. So I'm really focusing on using this. I do have a independent keyword research process as well, but it's worth using that and having a test of that if you're not already using it. And next up, I just want to remind people that we do have an Ask Me Anything section on the displayads.info website. So get on there, use the submit a question or browse to see if there's any questions on there that you already want the answers to. If it hasn't been answered, submit it. Be as personal as you want, share what information you want, and I'll reply and try and help you the best I can. Okay, that's all for now. Hope you had a good month. I'll speak to you soon. Thanks.